everyone, and welcome to some more vintage. Yeah, didn't see that one coming, did you? So, I've been playing Tendrils a couple of matches, and I enjoyed the deck for a bit. But since I already have the Power 9 and other relevant cards, it's not that hard to tweak a deck or build a slightly different deck. So this time I will be trying out Young Pyromancer Gush. Yeah, so basically you have Young Pyromancers and a lot of spells, of course, a lot of powerful ones, a lightning bolt that's not super common in vintage, but it's still a very good card, so it's in there. You got an Empty the Warrens for the storm aspect, Jace Gifts, which is just crazy good, and 4 Gushes together with a fast bond. You play your lands, you pick them up, you play your lands, you pick them up and draw a lot of cards, and hopefully you win from that. My experience with the deck is somewhere around 5 matches, and I still have a positive record, so hopefully that will stay true with those videos here. For the sideboard, it's a lot of graveyard hate, crypt, spell bombs, jailers, just to respect the dredge matchup, ingot chewers and stuff against artifact heavy decks. Dragon Predators pretty good. More bolts, sometimes you just need those. Basic mountain if you need to fetch something else than islands, basically. Yeah, so that's the deck, and I will be seeing you shortly for game 1. Alright, we have a match. Usually it's no problem playing in the open queues because people who have a vintage deck is generally pretty decent. So let's see here. I'm gonna draw. This hand could very fast become very bad, but I think I will. Maybe this is not keepable. Let's say we draw a blue source off the library. Then we can have something up turn 2 and draw a card. But if they have anything good at all, the first couple of turns we don't have anything to respond to that with. Generally vintage is pretty fast if going uncontested. I think I'm gonna mulligan. Okay, this hand is not fantastic, but it's better than the last one. Mishra's Factory, Crafty's Cage. I think that's fine. I have a repeal. Do we play Preordain here? How good will Flusterstorm be? I think we go for a Preordain. Let's see what we can find. Bolt. I don't think we want the Skull Tarn. Do we want the Bolt? I think so. It seems like an okay card to draw here. It's not the most high impact card, of course, but since he already has a factory, okay, that's not good. If he has more wastelands, this could be awkward. Another factory. Sphere of Resistance. Do we have to force that? We could still play a Force of Will. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and force that. Pitching a Flusterstorm. Then we're gonna repeal that to draw a card. Oh right, yeah, no, I cannot do that. Another force, okay. It's not horrible, but this is getting out of hand quick. I mean, even if we can fight over another lock piece, it's still not fantastic for us. I think I would force that too. I just don't want it to hit play. Pitching my second Flusterstorm here. I'm not sure how many instant sorceries he has. I expect it to be a lot of artifacts. Yeah, I can't play that either. So now if something bad happens, Revoker, sure. What you gonna name? Time Vault, okay. Still can't do anything. Now I can do something. Yep. Yep. Now you could have like a mana drain, but I can't do much about that. I need to find a card. Oh, that's nice. So we could bolt, we could we could vamp for something. What could we get? Like an ancestral? That's not a crazy plan. I think I'm gonna keep it uncracked for the moment. We need to preserve our life total as well, obviously. Crucible. I think it's worth trying to mana drain that. And we will mana drain that with, let's see, next turn, if the mana drain is successful, we will have 5 mana. Then we could vamp, repeal, then we have 3 colorless. That's not fantastic. Colorless can't do, I guess we could empty if we draw a red source. This is our last red source, by the way. I think you're gonna get an underground sea. Okay, that's successful. So we could repeal the Grafdigger's Cage to play a Snapcaster Mage that could play Preordain. No, we cannot do that. We don't have enough mana, colored mana for that. Very interesting. I still think I will repeal the cage. Gush. Okay, let's add a blue and Gush. I see. So we could still play either Preordain or repeal for 1. I think Snapcaster is more than fine. And then we'll have a Force of Will up. That's pretty good. see what we can hit here. Ponder and another repeal. So next turn, let's say that we have to force something with pitch Snapcaster probably. Then we will untap, have 2 mana. I think I want to ponder but not to repeal. Yeah, that's too bad. Yep. I think I have to let that resolve. It's good, but not that good that I think I have to tester it. No, that's not gonna happen. And I am gonna trade here if he attacks, not because of the time vault. Okay, that's a good draw. So let's see here. We could start off. Am I gonna vamp if he doesn't do anything? I guess I'm not fast bonding anyway. Gush, Brainstorm, Young Pyromancer. Okay, that's some good cards right there. So we can draw. Basically, we need a window to get a red source and bolt something. I think I will probably mana drain. Then we will draw. I've drawn 2 of the cards. I guess if we do it like this. No, that's fine. And then pass the turn. If he doesn't do anything, we can brainstorm and put back the cards we don't want and shuffle it with the Vampiric Tutor. If he does anything worth our time, we will mana drain. I'm probably butchering this game so bad. Baleful Strix. I think that's okay. It's a good card, but can't do much about it. Third factory is a bit problematic. Taking 4 to 5 to 3. I think that has to be fine. Pre-blocks. That's interesting. I will take 4. Let's brainstorm. See what we hit. Rebuild is pretty good here. Does that become an artifact? Yep. Okay. This is interesting. We could I think we need a red source, that's the thing. I guess we will remove mana drain and do we pitch bolt as well? It's pretty good. So next turn we will play the red source, play Young Pyromancer, have 2 mana up. Then we could Gush. I don't think the bolt is good enough. I mean, we could get like a Lotus as well, or Ancestral. Gifts doesn't do anything. Yogwill is dead. I draw right now. Jace we can't play. We could go for Ancestral and hope that it hits something. Seems a bit sketchy. If we go for like Mox Ruby. Yeah, I think Mox Ruby seems pretty good. Let's try that. And hopefully we will hit the land here. Or rather, I know we will hit the land, but rather hit something worth playing. Okay, that's interesting. So next turn we could rebuild right now. What does that do? It returns all this crazy stuff and my moxes, but we can't draw more cards. We could also just play a land and pass. If he activates all factories, we can block. Yeah, then we're dead. So that's not a good plan. So let's just cast Mox Emerald. Cast this. Play Mox Ruby, play Tropical Island, and play Young Pyromancer. So now if he attacks we can... Do we attack with the Snapcaster? I don't think so. If he wants to crack back, I think I'd rather have him on defense. But now we're pretty low on resources here. Should he attack with like 1, I will have to trade a token and... Okay, something else is happening. Wormcoil Engine. Well, that is a bit problematic. Drew a Misty. Yay. I'm not sure if that was the correct line of play, but I think it was something at least. Maybe Ancestor would have been just straight up better. So we'll be dead to that in 3 turns maximum. Mox Ruby. Yep. So what could we draw? Time Walk. That lessens our outs. But I guess if he doesn't play... I'm not sure what we can draw. We'll see. Engineer for 2. Well, that's not good for me. If he would have had 1 more mana somewhere, he could have killed me this turn. But I don't think it matters. Our hand is stone cold. And there's the cage. Okay. So this seems like a place where the Ingot Chewers and the Trigon Predators could be good. Probably the basic mountain as well. Maybe the bolts. So let's see here. I don't like... I think this is the hardest part of playing vintage. What to cut? I mean, the Flusterstorm seems awful, so let's remove those. Mental Misstep. How many 1-mana spells did he play? Not that many. I think we can cut those. And put in Trigons and Ingot Chewers. I guess we can cut... We could cut a land for the mountain. Probably a basic island. And then the question is, do we want more artifact hate and or the bolts? I think we can go down on repeals. You're welcome to let me know in the comment section how I should have boarded. I think this is fine. I'm gonna try this and see where we end up. Yes. Sweet hand, but unkeepable. This hand is certainly a keep, but I'm not really sure where to take it. I mean, we could tutor for Young Pyromancer and play him and try to win with him straight up. Yeah, I actually like that play. Grabbing a basic... that's horrible. If we grab basic mountain, we can't play our blue spells. I guess we have to gamble here. If he has wasteland or straight mine, that's pretty bad. We could also get ancestral, but I think I want to be a bit more aggressive here. Let's try that. Yep, wasteland. Of course. Why not? And now we will probably never cast another spell. Mana Crypt doesn't do anything, so let's keep it in hand. Could have gone for another land, but I don't think that's very good. Yep. Don't think I can fight over that. Just doesn't do much. Another wasteland. Well, then I know what to play around. So I could force that. I think I have to force that. Ditching the Jays probably. Yeah. Okay. That's good. Let's play Mox Sapphire. And do we brainstorm? I think so. Okay, we got all the lands. So now can we get out Trigon Predator? I don't think so, but we could get out Pyromancer. So we're gonna keep 2 lands probably. And that means Mana Crypt doesn't seem to do much at this point, and it's pretty dangerous with the damage. And I don't want the Underground Sea actually. So this can fetch up our basic mountain. Next time we could repeal our Mock Sapphire just to cycle. We could fetch a green source to engineer play. Naming humans. Okay. And a strip mine. Yay. Not even safe with the basics. So if I fetch a tropical, he will destroy that. But I still think it's worth it. I mean, Trigon is not fantastic right now, but it's a clock and it beats down and he has a force. Okay. Now my trop is gone. What can I draw? That would be good. Well, nothing now. Yeah. His draw has been pretty good. Do I keep that in hand? Probably. Hopefully it doesn't have anything good here, but since he's cracking fetches, he probably has. Speaking of fetches, you've heard that they're going to reprint those, right? Yay, library. I'm gonna play it. If he has like a wasteland, he might destroy it. Basic island. Tinker for Worm Coil. We drew gifts. Yay! Yeah, we have 1 turn to peel. I don't really know. Trinket Mage for Grafdigger's Cage. Do you have anything else you wanna show me? Chalice of the Void. Chalice for 0. So no more Moxes. I can't play that. Okay. That would have been good, but no. Okay, got my ass kicked. Pretty hard. I hope you have enjoyed that at least. See you shortly for game 2.